A federal trial is now underway in downtown Austin over a lack of air conditioning in Texas prisons.
Tens of thousands of inmates live in dorms or cells without air conditioning, which inmates and the advocacy groups representing them say is dangerous.
KVUE's Daniel Perot joins us now in the studio to talk more about this case and the years of legal wrangling it's taken to get here. Daniel?
The state has faced multiple lawsuits over the hot conditions in prisons over the years. Inmates and advocacy groups say not having air conditioning in some units in the sweltering heat of a Texas summer amounts to cruel and unusual punishment. Last year, a federal judge ruled housing inmates without air conditioning is not constitutional. Now, that same judge will decide whether to mandate the state install air conditioning at all of its prisons. Texas has more prisoners than any other state, but many of them live in cells and dorms with no air conditioning. Of the state's 103 prison facilities, 37 units are fully air-conditioned and 52 have partial AC.
Every human being should have a right to not be boiled alive.
According to court documents, heat readings inside prisons in recent years have topped 100 degrees.
The issue is only going to get worse as the earth heats up more and more. Each summer is going to be more brutal.
The lawsuit was first filed in 2023 by Bernie Teedy, who's serving a life sentence for a 1996 East Texas murder. Here's how he described the broiling conditions inside his Huntsville cell back in 2023.
You can't get away from it unless you just put something wet on your face or you have a chill towel or something like that.
Teedy is no longer a plaintiff in the lawsuit because he's been moved to a cell with AC. Texas has heat rules for county jails and animal shelters, but not for Texas prisons.
We're treating human beings as less than animals.
The state has argued the conditions in prisons are not unconstitutional and defended their heat mitigation policy, which includes things like giving inmates more water and cool showers.
These heat protocols are inadequate and really don't get at the core issue.
Leaders with the Texas Department of Criminal Justice have said they want to add air conditioning to more facilities, but they simply don't have the funds. The state estimates it would cost $1 billion to fully air condition all prisons.
The Texas legislature should prioritize this as the human rights issue that it is, and fork over the money needed.
Last year, state lawmakers considered a bill requiring AC in all state prisons, but it did not pass. The state budget did set aside $118 million to help TDCJ add AC to more prison units. It's progress, but critics say it's not enough with time running out and summer approaching.
We can't wait for another death. We can't wait for another person to pass out from heat exhaustion.
That trial is expected to last for about 2 weeks. It could be months, though, or longer before the judge actually issues a ruling in this case. A lot of people will be watching how this plays out, not just here in Texas, but also across the country, because lawsuits about heat in state prisons have also been filed in several other states. In the studio, Daniel Perot, KVUE News.